Hey everyone, Naughty Pine here, and welcome back to the channel. We're playing another episode of Grand Mall Simulator. I didn't have any responses yet for the keys that I gave away in a few of the episodes, so if you check the description, they are all listed below for ease of copying and pasting into Steam. So if you do use one, then just leave a comment. Or if they are all used, also leave a comment, because I have no way of checking if they've actually been used or not. So let's get right into it. And I think all I have left is to open up one more store in the mall, and it will be fully complete. Alright, hold on a second here. I seem to have some low frame rate issues. Let me just check those settings. Should be okay. Well, let's turn this down. I did a swap on my graphics card, so it's possible that could be causing some issues. Yeah, I might have to just turn those graphics down. Give me 1 second here. Just checking on this. Well, I'm not sure. I might have to adjust those for this one. So just give me a second here. Well, we're gonna have to live with that for now. That's something on my end. So let's go over to actually I'm gonna put those back up to high. All right. So I'll see how it looks, but yeah, it's pretty low right now, and apologies on my end. I didn't fine-tune settings. Let's open this up, and we'll look at floors. So yeah, floor 1 and floor 2 are almost complete. Floor 2 needs 1, and floor 3 is done. So Soul Trick shoes. So let's head on up there. Yikes. Yeah, I should have messed with this a little bit beforehand, just to check on the performance. Hold on, give me 1 second here. There's got to be something. Let's see. I'm just checking on the performance of the game here. No, I don't want to mess with that. Well, all right. Let's just do this, and we'll see if that improves over time. All right. So this is the final shop. We'll just get rid of everything. Okay. Let's open up the store and let's start unlocking some items here. So we have 10 different racks. So we'll just start with number 1. I want to try and get maybe like 3 of each in here, but we'll also leave room for some decorations. Oh, I wish I could put those a little bit closer together, but it seems like I can't do that. Yeah, I have no idea why the frame rate would be so slow on this particular game with my particular card. It seems a little strange. Actually, hold on, give me 1 second. Let's just save that. I wonder if I can reduce this. Let's go here, and I might have to restart the game. Did that save? Will it save it like that? Okay. All right, and then let's try. I don't know if that's really going to help any, but we will see. No, not really. And I can't pause the game while I'm... Actually, hold on. No, that's not going to work. I was going to try doing it at the menu, but then I won't get a really good reading. Okay, hold on. Let's try that. And I'll try restarting it. And let's just check the settings again. No, see, it reverted back to 1440. I thought it would. Yeah, so that's not going to work well. Well, all right. Sorry about the frame rate, guys. I should have went through all of this beforehand. I didn't realize that it was going to be not performing very well. So with some high-end video cards, just be aware that there may be some issues with frame rates for whatever reason. I can't really explain it, but sometimes that's what happens. Oh, now I'm having some difficulty opening up my menu here. All right, let's go with this one. All right, so my only time crunch here is that is that closer to the wall than the others? Yeah, it is. I'm going to close this up because I'm not going to finish this in time because I'm not able to really move around fluidly. So I'll do it that way. And then I'll just sleep and see if I can skip a day once it's all done here. Yeah, it's very, very difficult for me to play at the moment too. So that's why it's a little bit hard to place these racks. Okay, so that's one, there's two. Alright, and number 3. This is not generally how the game performs, just so you guys know. It's usually pretty smooth, but again, it depends on what kind of hardware you're running. I didn't have any issues with some other games that I've been playing, so it strikes me a little bit odd with this one in particular. Let's see if we can get that closer. Oh, no. Right about... No, I'm just going to sell this. Remove it completely. Alright. Get rid of that. Try that again. Well, the store is open. I don't know. I might mess with some more settings to see if I can get something going here. Okay. I'll have to pay my taxes there as soon as I'm done this as well. I'm trying to line these up with the other displays, but sometimes it's a little bit tricky. Just for context as well with the video card, it was previously an NVIDIA, and I decided that they had a little too many shenanigans, so I went with the red team for a swap. And so if you have AMD, possibly you might experience this. That's hard to say, but I mean that could be it as well. Maybe it's not optimized for AMD. Normally this is not this slow for anyone curious. I wonder if I left enough space to walk through there. I believe so. No, I did not. I will move those. I'll move those around a little bit once I'm done placing them. And there's some merchandise on them, because I don't want to replace them all when I can just move them, but I can't tell the orientation of the tables when I go to move them because there's no arrow. So I'll wait till they have some stock on them. Oh, this is painful. Okay, let's put some over on this side. Oh, I left a picture up there. I'm going to destroy it. I'll put up probably the same one. I just like to put up all my own decorations. There's going to be an awful lot of room in this store as well. Alright. I might put a sofa back there. So I'll leave a little bit of space. Maybe I'll put them up against the wall this way because there's a ton of room there. That way I can just put a couple of rows. Get that right back there. Wait, which way's the arrow? There is no arrow. Let's try that again when I have an arrow. Okay. Yeah, that's odd. I've never seen the arrow disappear when placing a brand new display. That's a new one. Alright. I'm probably going to have to be less picky placing these since it's lagging a little bit on me. But man, sometimes I just can't help it. You know, I just want to get them right lined up perfectly. But it's very sensitive with it feels sensitive even though it's actually less sensitive. Alright, I'll leave a little space in between those ones. Maybe I can put something in there. I have to keep in mind my decorations. I'll need to put some of those, so that'll be a little spot where I can put one. I get like 180 frames per second in Cyberpunk, so that's the difference between maybe something that isn't set up correctly on my end or just optimization in general. There should be walking space. Yeah, I'm good. I'll be good there. All right, couple more. I know you guys can't see the counter, but right now it's about 9 or 10 frames per second. Which is interesting. Alright. Lots of room to walk in between. Yeah, I'm good there. And there was no change at all because I tested going on a lower setting, and there was actually zero change to the game. So that I really can't explain. And I tried lowering the resolution, but the game said nope, and it put me right back up to my native resolution, which is 1440p. So I was unable to lock in those changes in the settings to 1080p, which is also a bit interesting. The game should let me select any resolution that I want to play at, not just my monitor's native resolution. Alright, I'm sure my mall is probably full of customers right now, so I should check my stock levels as well. Alright, so I'm going to get some employees hired. And, did I miss that? I'm gonna have to shuffle these around a bit because it's hard to line those up. Okay, so yow. Yeah. So I'm gonna head down to my office and get some employees. And at the same time, I'll pay my taxes, check my stock levels. Yeah, this is difficult. Okay. It's fine on this screen, which is interesting. Alright, let's get my taxes paid, pay all those. And then let's go get some employees. I think maybe 2 store managers and then Maya should be a good fit for this store, I think. There we go. And 1 here. There we go. So I'm still at 190,000. I might as well go through my pricing here. So let's see. Well, 30. No, 30 will do. Let's go 31. There we go. There we go. Try 30 on that one. Nope. 29. No, not quite. We'll go 28. I'd like to keep these, I mentioned in my previous videos, 75% or higher. Was it 31? Or was it 32? No, 31. Is that the same price as up top? Yeah. Wonder if I can go 33 on that. Oh, yeah. It's a little bit sluggish on this screen, yeah. It is showing 10 on the screen as well for this one. This takes forever. It usually doesn't take forever. But, I'm almost done. A couple more left. Oh, 28. Yeah. Alright, oh, 2 more here. Is that also? Yeah, it was 28. 28 for you and 28 for you. Okay, there we go. All my prices are set. My employees are hired. And, yeah, I paid my taxes. And they should be restocking the store now. So, while they're doing that, I don't know, I'm just going to look in the settings. The game doesn't pause when you're in the menus. So, now everything's pretty much good to go. There's not a whole lot of setting options. changing the resolution wasn't working for me for some reason. Not sure why. I'm just going to swap to low for a second and try that, and it's going to look terrible. Okay, so on low, so there's a problem somewhere else. On low, it's not improved at all. So yeah, I'm at a bit of a loss. All I can do is, why do you keep the motion blur? So this keeps defaulting to 1 when I start the game up, and I'm not one for motion blur, so I have to keep on turning that setting off. I think it's upon a reload. Yeah, it saves it now, but if I load the game up, it does go back to 1 for some reason. So yeah, there's nothing else I can do here in the settings. So all my settings are going to be within my Adrenaline software, and I am not sure. Let's try that. Do I need to... I'm just making some changes here in my Adrenaline software. So, I don't know if I'll have to restart the game for any changes to take effect. Yeah, there's not really much more I can change here by the looks of it. Yeah, there's something up with the frame time. It's high, and it shouldn't be. Yeah, it recommends me to change the resolution, but I cannot. I cannot do that. All right, let's try. I'll try some other things here. Okay, restart the game for these settings to take effect. I guess so. So let's save that right here. And just back out for a second. And we'll be right back in there. The main menu is great. I have a feeling this isn't really going to change anything. But you never know. No, sir. Alright, well, see. How is my stock looking? Not bad. The shoes are down just a little bit from stocking up that store, which is possibly still going on. Let's go up there and have a look. I'm not sure which engine this is. That could also be an issue as well. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, yeah, it's all stocked up, it looks like. So now it's time to move some things around. I think I'll shuffle these down to the right a little bit. Just a few notches. I'll see how that works. Let's just see. I think that's enough to walk in between those. Yeah, so I'll try that for the rest of these. Alright. You know what? I think I shuffled them down, but I probably could have moved it slightly closer to the wall as well. Yeah, I had to set that down because the other table there's in my way. And when picking up a display, it would be helpful if it didn't turn around in the opposite direction. That's close enough for today. Yeah, if I pick this up, I don't want it to alter the orientation if I go to move it. See how they flipped around backwards? It should just stay in the orientation. I'm just moving it. I'm not placing it or anything. So I think the orientation by default should be facing towards you all the time. Unless you're moving it, then it should just stay in the orientation it is. So if I just want to move this over 6 inches, that's all I want to do. I don't want to flip it. Alright. There we go. I probably moved those over a little further than the other ones, but that's alright. I just want to be able to walk through it. Alright, shift these down just a bit. Okay. Alright, let's get some decor up here. First my plants, because I like those. There we go. Probably one in each corner here would be nice. And I also need to get some lighting in here. Almost forgot about that. What do I have for lighting right now? Oh, that one little light right there. Let's get rid of that. And let's grab some of my own lighting here. Let's see. I think we'll go with maybe these. Sure, we'll go with these square ones here. And there seems to be a bit of an issue with the ceiling right there. So I'll just try to avoid that a little bit if I can. I don't think, does it change the height of the light? It looks like it might. Yeah. So let's do that. I'll just have I'll have that row shifted over a little bit. Okay, there we go. Light the place up a little bit, and I'm not gonna worry too much about getting these perfectly lined up, just for the sake of the frame rate that I'm getting. Okay, good enough. Alright, let's get rid of those little lights there. Okay. Well, let's get some paintings on the wall. Make it look pretty. Dun, dun, dun. All right, and one more. This guy here, maybe. Alright, there we go. And, yeah, see if I can put a sofa over there. Ah, yeah, this one. This one will do. There we go. And we'll drop in our water cooler. Yeah, right there. Maybe we'll put in a coffee table. Let's see. Yeah, this one here. And maybe we'll put a little plant on the table, make it look nice. So, was it in here? Yeah. Alright. There we go. That should be enough decor for in there. And it's 9. I think the mall is going to be closing in about an hour. You guys, it's closed, man. The sign says closed. Alright. Lots of people want to come up here. You're going to have to settle for the shoe store downstairs. Oy, oy, oy. Oh, I jumped right in a booth. There we go. Alright, I'm just going to check my stock levels here. The screen's easier to look at right now. Let's go to storage. Alright, yeah, I definitely need lots of everything. Okay. Yeah, let's just order a bunch. I forget what my max electronics was. So I'm gonna leave it. Maybe I'll buy a few. Let's just get that many for now. How many hats do I need? Lots. Right. Toys, hats, shoes. Oh, I need lots of those too. And I need some books. And a couple of those. Alright, that's going to load up the floor there. 22,000 worth of supplies. Yeah. That's definitely going to keep my my storekeepers quite busy. Oh yeah, I think I pretty much almost had that whole area maxed out. Alright. Well, we'll let them take care of that. And that was a big order. I should have been ordering throughout the day, which is what I would normally do. But not today. So yeah, so that's going to take them a little bit. And we'll open up that shoe store tomorrow and see how that does. It's a little late. Actually, I can go open it right now because I don't think there's going to be any more shoppers coming in. So let's go do that. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't think any more shoppers are going to come in for right now. So yeah, as soon as these guys are done loading up those shelves, that's actually going to take a while. Then I'm just going to sleep the night. And we can get a quick start on the next day. I'm just looking at my settings again here. There's got to be something in here. Yeah, there's some settings I can't alter here without restarting the game. So that is not going to work right at the moment. I might try a couple things though. You guys are still going? Oh, they're getting there. I should check what I made for the day. All right, it should be updated. And as well as my my bank interest rate. So the shoe place, Soltrix, made nothing, obviously. 293. Not bad. Not bad at all. I could optimize my prices for my cinema and my fitness center. because I could probably make a little more. But I mean, my cinema made 21,000. I might just leave them how they are. Fitness center made 8. I mean, that's still pretty good. So let's just cash those out. And interest per day is quite high. So let's drop in, let's put 320,000 in the bank. There we go, 6.5 mil in the bank. All right, let's check on these guys here. A few more boxes to go. Come on. There you go. Alright, I don't know if I did my count quite right there, but everything looks pretty full except for electronics, which I didn't quite order exactly enough boxes for that. So that's alright. Alright, before I sleep the night away here, I'm just going to save my game right here. Okay, and I'm just going to tinker with a couple of things here. I'm not really sure what else to tinker with, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, it's saved, so I'm just gonna quit that for a second, and we'll just restart that. But I don't have any hopes for any improvement. Maybe AMD needs to update their drivers. I have 60 frames on the main menu here, but yeah, let's see that. Why is that still enabled? Load her up, and I gotta check that because I thought I disabled a certain setting, but it looks like it's still enabled. I don't know why it does that sound right when you load up the game. Yeah, still the same. What does this do? Yeah. Okay, well, it's disabled now, I guess. Alright, do that again. I don't think that'll have any effect on it, though. I've just been messing around with a whole whack of settings under the Adrenaline software, and nothing has any effect in game. So, yeah, that is strange. Strange, definitely. Well, yeah, I've tried with as many settings as I could to try and get a little improvement, and nothing at all has worked. So I wanted to do kind of like one last little run around, but I don't think we're really going to be able to do that today. So let's go sleep, and then I'll see how I do the next day. Alright, it is 9 in the morning. Everything is open. Let's just go pay my taxes. Taxes and salary for the day is $35,175. That is my grand total with all of my employees and every shop open. So there we go. That is paid, and there shouldn't be really any money in here. Nah, just this. We'll cash that out. Alright, so there we go. We're at 200,000 a day interest here. Wow, that's a lot. All right. Well, let's see how the customers are doing. It's only 9:30, but they should start strolling in there pretty soon. Yeah, I'm not sure which game engine this was using. I thought it was Unity. I might have to Google that later and see what the recommendations are for settings in this environment. All right, well, so here's all my stores. First, I have my vending machine section against that wall, and then a couple more over there. All of my vendors are in the middle, and I got a water fountain down there, a little decoration. The only thing I didn't put was lights up here, and I am still short on a lot of decorations that in the main area of the mall. All of my stores are decorated. So, yep, there's our clothing store. This was one of my first stores, and I've never really done any upgrades since I opened it. And so those are the original racks. It is very close to storage, so it stays well supplied, even though those are the beginning racks. I haven't had the need to upgrade this at all yet. And I believe that I opened this one second. I opened up both clothing stores at the start, and they both do fairly well. And over here we have one of our grocery stores. It also stays quite well stocked. It's not the greatest layout. It's a little bit wonky, but you know, it still makes me money, so that's maybe something to have a look at later. Maybe reorganize it just a little bit, make it nicer to look at. And over here we have a shoe store. This is one of two shoe stores. I think there's only two. And our electronic shop. I was quite happy when I opened this, because this is quite a big money maker. If you can get into this early on, you can really start making the big bucks. And my customers are pretty happy with it. We have our hats. Quite a variety there. Customers like that. And here's our smaller grocery store. The layout here is not too bad. This probably doesn't need any modifications. I think it's all right. And moving on upstairs. We have our break room there for our employees, and then when we come around the corner here, we have our grand piano, in case anyone wants to play a couple of tunes. And we have another electronics store. This is a nice one here. It's got tablets and laptops, some monitors, PCs, printers, all kinds of goodies up here. So quite expensive stuff. And we have another clothing store. This one's a little bit larger than the other ones, I believe. And yeah, it's got some nice outfits in there. So this one also makes pretty good money. And our third electronics store. This is also a pretty good money maker. This is more of your appliances and TVs. And of course the shoe store we just opened. There's tons of space inside. Gives people lots of room if they're trying out their new footwear. They can run around a little bit there and test it out. And heading over here, we have another clothing store. This one's a little bit smaller, but everything squeezed in there pretty good. So I have all my racks and quite a good selection. I got my toy shop. People like to come shopping in here for sure. I got lots of everything. So it's not a huge money maker though, but of course they are just toys. So they don't want to spend too much in there. We have our bookstore. Lots and lots of space in here for sure. A couple of seating areas too. A little away from each other. People can have a little peace and quiet. And we have our bank. Just a little bit of decorations in there. It kind of has like a bank feel to it. And then nothing there, but moving on up to the 3rd floor, we have our cafe. People like to come up here and eat. Got our little menu on the outside there, and lots of seating in there, some really nice looking tables. And right across from that, we have a little bakery over here. I say little, but it's quite a lot of room. A little bit of seating there for the customers. And yeah, quite a lot of baked goods in there. Actually, let's just peek at the counter too, because I got a couple of goodies up here. Yes, yes. Looks like I got some cookies there on one side and some brownies on the other. Yeah, it's looking good. She's liking it. And then finally over here we have our fitness center. Good place to go after you've been at the bakery. And yeah, these guys are having a good time. Lots of mats, lots of space. It's more space than I need. It'll probably never fill up, but you probably wouldn't want it to. They're pretty close together there. And then finally, we have our cinema. Have a couple of vending machines up here. Some nice chandeliers, some seating, and then they come in here and they have their little theater here. Something going on there right now. They're having a good time. So that is my entire mall. Everything's been fixed up. Just think, when this started, it was empty, deserted, and just filled with garbage everywhere, and that all needed to be cleaned up. All right, outside the cafe, I got a little seating area there in case they want to chill out here. Yeah, so this went from essentially an abandoned mall to a full-blown grand mall, and my customers couldn't be happier. And especially when this brings in almost $300,000 per day, I would say that's a pretty successful mall. We'll just wait a little bit until the end of the day, and we'll see how we do for profit overall. My guess is it's going to hang around about the same, even with that last store open. I am curious on what the reviews are like here. So let's just have a look at it. Soul Trick shoes. And we're at a 4.2. That's what I'd like to see. Yeah, so we are green. Green all the way down. Excellent. So it's getting close to 3 in the afternoon. We've got a few more hours before the mall closes. So while I'm waiting, let's order a couple of supplies, so I'm not ordering them all at once. Alright. I'm going to ignore the electronics for now. I think it's 45 per shelf in its current configuration. So maybe I will buy some of those. Alright. Alright, books, there you are. And hats. There we go. 16,000 in supplies. That's still quite a bit. that'll keep them busy for a while, but I won't need to buy as much at the end of the day. Yeah, not too bad. I just noticed those the electronics boxes also sit in there in the opposite way, or the number on the box is just the opposite way, but I don't think it is because it's just on the other shelf correctly. There's a little bit of an issue with these boxes. Right away you can see that these boxes fit 6 across, and they're right close together, and these only fit 5 across, and they're spaced apart because the numbers overlap, or they go beyond the box border. So yeah, there's a bit of a thing there that probably will be investigated shortly. All right, we're at 4 o'clock. A few more hours to go. Quite a few customers are coming in and out of here. Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna take a run in here. I'm just curious if running into another location might be better on performance. Probably not. All right, I'm literally like in the corner here, not looking at anything. Not at all. Alright, well, let's see how my storekeepers are doing. They might have cleared everything up off the floor there. Oh yeah, they are done. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, everything needs just a little top up, so that's not too bad. Yeah. Cafe, notebooks, shoes. Oh, one more. And hats. There we go. That won't keep them as busy, but it'll keep everything stocked up nice. I'm actually down to 106,000 because I did spend quite a bit on stock, and my taxes were paid for sure. Yeah, they were. All right, so yeah, we'll see how we do in a few hours from now. Wait till everyone clears out of the mall. Dun, dun. You know what I didn't try, and I mean I doubt it's going to do anything. I have my VSync turned off here just because I always have it off. What happens if I turn that on? Nah. No, any setting at all that I've tried just absolutely doesn't make any changes at all. Like none. None whatsoever. Mm-mm. Dun, dun, dun. Even putting it on low, absolutely no change whatsoever. So that's also interesting. And I've already tried changing my resolution, which it doesn't actually change the resolution in the game. And it just defaults back to 1440 anyway. So yeah, not much I can do there. We're past 6:30. A couple more hours to go in game. Let's just do a little top up there. Keep on top of my storage. I wish this order here matched. As soon as you get up to cafe's at the bottom here. So that's a little thing I would maybe change the order so that both these windows match as I'm going down. Okay, there we go. Dun, dun, dun. All right, we're past 7 o'clock. A couple more hours to go. I don't quite recall if the mall was open until 9 or 10. I think it was 9, but it might have changed to 10. But we'll see. We'll see how long it takes for customers to clear out. Man, there's so many of them. So many customers. These make a lot of money. I wonder if at some point these will need some type of restocking or some sort of, I don't know, like some sort of daily upkeep. Once you place them, they just make money. Same as the vending machines. They're kind of like, I'll call them passive income. So these vending machines, I mean, I guess in a sense the whole store is almost passive income, but I do need to upkeep my stock. But for the vending machines and these vendors here, they don't require anything after you place them. So I don't know, maybe there could be some sort of daily upkeep on them, just to offset some of the profit. I mean, it's not necessary. They don't make a whole lot anyway. All of my vending machines, I don't know how many I have, but I have at least one of every kind, as well as one of each vendor. And overall, they only make 20 some thousand per day. So they're not, having this many is not a big money maker anyway. But I mean, they are basically passive income. I guess early on it would really help out to drop a couple of those down just for some extra passive income, because when you're first starting out, you're most likely going to open one of these clothing stores or like maybe the grocery store. You're not going to have a whole lot of money. Maybe the shoe store. You're not going to have a whole lot of money at the start. So, I mean, one of these or two of these would definitely help out a playthrough early on, just to get a little bit of extra money so you're not strapped for cash. But it doesn't take long to get things rolling, that's for sure. That's what I found anyway. Those clothing stores were quite well at the start. Alright, we are 9 o'clock. I'm just going to take a look at my supplies here, do another little purchase. Cafe 1. Books 1. Shoes, I'm always buying like more boxes than the other products because there's not very many in a box. There we go. I have dropped below 100,000. Alright, let's just look. Are they still coming in? Oh, they are still coming in. Yeah, so it'll be about 10 o'clock when they stop, I believe. And probably another hour for them to finish clearing out of the mall. Yeah, I don't think anyone else is going to be coming back in at this point. No, it doesn't look like it. Looks like they're all filtering out now. Oh, it'll take a little bit for them to all finally be vacated from the mall. Yeah, I still see somebody up there coming out. Not sure how the third floor is doing. But, oh yeah, there's still tons of them coming down. Yeah, it's 20 after 10. Yeah, they're still coming out. Alright, I think they are almost done. Hold up. I see there's somebody on the third floor right there. She's coming. She's got a long ways to go yet. So let's keep an eye on them here for a minute. While I'm waiting. Let's just do another minor top up. Barely need a top up, actually. Yeah. That's it. Alright. Where was that last one? Did she make it down yet? That might be it. She might be the last. Alright. Let's go check our profit for the day. Oh, hold up. Where'd you come from? Okay, I think everyone's done. It's after 11. Let's go check our profit for the day, and my guess is probably just under 300,000. Alright, to the bank. Almost exactly 300,000. 300,654 for all of my shops. 18 total. And 28 vending / retail, and that brought in 16,000. See, they don't bring in a whole lot of money, so I mean, maybe they don't really need upkeep because they're just a tiny fraction of, you know, what I make from my investments here. So yeah, they're all like just small incomes. So yeah, let's cash these out. And let's bring this up to, let's put 305,000. Let's drop that in there. There we go. Nice even number, 7 million. Just a thing I'd like to note on this. This percent per day here is, it's only 3, but once you start really gaining profits and you start dumping money in here, interest per day is 210,000. That is my highest money maker, hands down. I have a lot of money in here though, so I mean 3% is quite high. If I had a suggestion it would be to maybe reduce this down to 1% interest. 3 is just, I mean, even 1% would still be decent. 3 is just, man, that's a lot. This is my best moneymaker, bank. But yeah, I think that could be reduced, maybe to 2 or maybe even 1%. I think that'd still be enough profit, to be honest. So yeah, I guess that about does it. That's my whole mall. The whole thing's open, and now we just wait on updates for some of those external buildings that are coming soon. So that's something we'll have to wait and see what happens. Mall looks nice right now. It is nice and empty. All right. Yeah, take a little screenshot of that. And all right. Well, I'm going to save the game there. And again, I apologize for the frame rate. I have no idea what is up with that. It's either something on my end or possibly on AMD's end where they don't have a driver that is quite compatible with some of these games. That is a real possibility. So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. I hope you at least enjoyed it, even though it was a little slow. And we'll wait for some more game updates. And there's also keys. They are in the description. I don't know which ones are used, which ones are not used. So they're in there to copy paste in Steam to redeem the game for free. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care.